In February 1977, Indianapolis made national headlines. Bill Skarsgård is recreating that story in Dead Man's Wire. We're here in Indianapolis. Talk to us about coming across this story. How did you learn about this story?
Well, thank you for having me. But yeah, no, this story was news to me. Like I had not heard of it before the project was submitted to me, and yeah, quite a big story. I wonder how, like, do you know this story? Is it a big story in Minneapolis or?
Well, I'll tell you, it's a huge story in Indianapolis, but I'm 34 years old. This happened quite a few years before I was born, but I researched this story. My station has covered the story extensively. We've
Oh
covered the
wow.
death of Dick Hall, and
Oh
there's
wow.
just been so much coverage on this, and I learned all about it watching the movie as well. Talk to us, like, what is the premise of the story for people who also aren't aware?
Um, well, the premise is that it happened, in 1977. Now I'm talking about the case itself, and Tony Kiritsis felt that he was wronged by his mortgage company, and wanted to, kind of plan this very elaborate plan of kidnapping the CEO of it, and couldn't get the CEO because he kind of ditched him, so ended up kidnapping the son, Dick Hall, and kept him in his apartment for 62 hours until the sort of finale of how it was nationally broadcasted, with Dick being, having a wire around his neck with a loaded shotgun, and Tony Kiritsis gets to scream and plead his case for a good, 45 minutes or so. And everybody could tune in that in any given point, that trigger could be pulled. So yeah, that's the story.
Terrific committed performance on from you, Bill Skarsgård. I mean, you've done Pennywise, you've done Count Orlok and Nosferatu, but now your face is front and center, like it is in those, but without the makeup, without all the special effects. How do you get to go to this place where you're playing Tony Kiritsis and just committing to that character?
um, yeah, well, I mean, I've played real characters before, characters that are based off of real people. And there's a lot of source material on Tony. A lot of these, I've listened to a lot of the actual 911 calls, the interviews, with Heckman on the radio, and yeah, and a lot of them, the scenes were written, verbatim of things that he had said, sometimes condensed, but you can go on YouTube and find the whole press conference, the whole 45 minutes of it. Uh, and knowing the fact that, nobody got killed in the end. So watching it from afar, there's something quite bizarre and almost funny about it, or about Tony at least. It's very bizarre. So the real guy, was really, I don't know. I was quite fascinated by him, and then, I wanted to do justice to him, or channel his idiosyncrasies the best I could. We don't look much alike, but I think I could tap into his sort of emotional register, for the role, and um, and yeah.
It's just such a terrific performance, just pulse pounding movie that audiences will love from start to finish. Dead Man's Wire in theaters nationwide, January 16th. Bill, thank you so much for your time.